Hi everybody, this is Pastor Jeff with CatchingNaturePhotography.com. Now I'm sitting here with my lovely wife Kim. You know, Kim, we've been sitting here talking about a trip that we took this past week, and it's a blessing to be able to travel even in the current conditions that we're living under.
Yes, it's a time that we have to continue our lives. And since we love to travel, we have to figure out how to do that safely and still maintain our social distancing.
Exactly, it takes some planning now. And we took a 2-day trip this past week to the Smoky Mountains. And it was, like I said, a whirlwind trip. But it was a trip that we got some things in. Uh, we didn't get to do a lot of hiking or anything, but the things we did do were a lot of fun.
Yes, they were. I mean, the biggest thing was, I think, the mountains, how beautiful they were.
They are beautiful. And um, if you want to know why they're called the Smoky Mountains, all you have to be is over there on an overcast day and just watch that fog come rolling in.
It was gorgeous. Mountain majesty.
You know, the mountains were amazing, but one of my favorite places to go in the Smokies is Cades Cove. 3 to 4 million people visit Cades Cove every year. And that's more people than visit some national parks, the whole park. And it certainly could be a crowded situation.
Yes, but the good thing about Cades Cove is you drive around the loop in your car. So you are social distancing there, like we mentioned in the beginning. And even when people see something exciting to get out of their car and take pictures of, they still keep their distance. It's not like we're on top of each other.
That's right. And you know, we saw some amazing things there. I think we saw like 7 bears.
Yes.
And we just had a great time at Cades Cove this year.
You know, Jeff, Cades Cove is wonderful with all of the open spaces and all the wildlife. But driving along the roads, you can see so much. The beautiful streams with all the rocks and the water flowing over them, and the flowers and
Yeah, And we've been to places like Laurel Falls and Grotto Falls and those. We just didn't have time to do a lot of hiking. But it's good to be able to just see things like the one cascade that's right there on the road as you're going toward Cades Cove. It's right there on the right, and it doesn't even have a name. And then you also have Meg's Falls there on the left, both right there. A lot of flowers. The flowers had just started blooming, and we saw mountain laurel and
Rhododendron and a beautiful red flower that I'm not sure what it's called.
yeah, and some others, and it was just a lot of fun.
It was.
As much fun as day one was, the beginning of day two was pretty amazing.
Yes, except for having to get up so early in the morning. Um,
4:30 was too early for you?
yes, 4:30 is too early for this mama. But we did see some wonderful things on the way over to see the elk.
Oh yeah, you mean like the mama bear and her cub, and no one had a camera ready, and it was just like, hey,
They were
is
sitting
something.
right on the road, you know, so close you could have touched them. It's
Yeah, yes.
unbelievable.
But seeing the elk in Econo-Lefty Valley or Econo-Lefty Village was overshadowed that. I don't think I've ever had that many elk walking around me.
No, and I stayed at the car because I was a little concerned.
You know, there was one point when I was filming from behind the car that I picked up the camera and got in the car too. It was very difficult to keep that 50-yard distance.
Yes.
And obviously at the end of this film, you're going to see one guy who had no intention of keeping that distancing. And I just included this clip because it was just amazing to me to see someone 15 yards from a bull elk in dry grass with a cell phone and a cigarette. I mean, it was just pretty crazy. But that was kind of comical.
It was.
And my favorite part, though, was seeing the babies. And there were several elk there that had not had their babies yet.
That's true.
But the ones that were there, the one clip is my favorite clip of the baby, the calf, running across the way.
Yeah.
It was just truly gorgeous.
It was. I love babies, anything, so, but it was beautiful.
We hope you enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed making it. It's really one of the goals of CatchyNaturePhotography.com, just to brighten your day and to make you smile. And anyone who follows Kim and I long enough, you're going to get some smiles and probably a few laughs. If you have enjoyed this video, we want you to
Hit the subscribe button. We need you to subscribe and share it with your friends.
Yes, that would be awesome. The next trip that we make is probably going to be either to the Shenandoah Valley National Park or to Spruce Knob in West Virginia. So until then, we hope God blesses you in a special way and that you have a great day. Oh, by the way, when we decided to make this video, I promised something that I almost didn't get to deliver on. And that was a shot of the Milky Way. Well, it was the end of the last day, and Kim was ready to go back to the hotel, I think. She was pretty much sleeping in the car. And when we got to the visitor center there at Sugarlands, instead of turning left, I decided I was going to turn right. And we went up to Newfound Gap Overlook, and we ran into a guy there from Arkansas who really showed me a much better way to take pictures of the Milky Way than what I had been taking. And so I did make good on my promise, and we're going to close with 2 shots of the Milky Way that I took on the last night we were there. God bless you, and again, have a great day.